welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and today I've got an unboxing video for you. I'm going to open the January 2020 Creative Notions package. This is a monthly sewing subscription box that runs $39.95 and you can check out all the details about this in the description box below or at the end of this video. Let's get started. So down inside the mailer is another mailer, and each month they're patterned a little differently. Usually they fit the theme of whatever's inside. I can't wait to see what we got for January. Here's our sneak peek of mailer number 2. Creative Notions is a little bit different. All of their boxes actually come in drawstring sacks, which I absolutely love because I can reuse these for my own projects or kits, or these make great sustainable and reusable gift bags. This month's bag is yellow. Okay. Ooh, we got some major goodies in here. Take a peek. All right, let's see what we got. Ah! Okay. I don't even know where to start. Let's get the trash off the table. See, that's why you just don't dump it all out. Every package has a pamphlet that tells you a little bit about the box, and we will use this to go through all the items that are inside. Creative Notions is collecting recipes for a recipe book that they want to publish. You can email your favorite recipe to them, and then they're going to pick a winner. The winner will get a special prize for having their recipe selected, and that recipe is going to be in the next month's box. This month, we've got a recipe for a cranberry walnut braid, and the submitter of this is a lady by the name of Karen Lee. She won a 2.5-inch strippy pre-cut of the Choose to Shine fabric line. I don't know if I can share this recipe with you. I'll reach out to Vicki and see what her thoughts are. If I can, I'll type it out in the description box below. The pamphlet also has an advertisement for the Creative Notions Kids Club. This is a package that Zoe got for December and she really liked it. It is geared towards kids about ages 8 to 13. It's got some coloring activities down in there, some sewing activities down in there, and each month you get a special notion or something to kind of build your own sewing kit. Zoe got one for December and she loved it. We have not subscribed for it long term. We'll probably get it onesie twosie right now, but if you want to see some of the items that are in that box, you can go look at my Creative Notions and Kids Club unboxing for December 2019. Looks like a new program that Creative Notions is rolling out is a referral program. If you share your box with a friend and they sign up, then you're going to earn a free box. So if you would like to help me earn a free box and you're considering signing up for this package, just let them know that you heard about it from me. Just as a side note, I'm taking a look at the pamphlet that they gave to us, and they really stepped up their game. These are nice. They're clean looking. The paper is good quality. It looks like it was professionally printed. It's easy to read. It doesn't feel cluttered. It feels very cohesive. So good job, Vicki. This pamphlet is like next level. Super impressed. Creative Notions is doing a Zappy Dot program where they give you pieces of jewelry or other functional items, and a part of that jewelry has a special place that will hold a magnet, and each month we get a Zappy Dot, which is a very strong magnet. It's round and circular and has a pretty design on it. This is what our Zappy Dot for this month looks like. Let me see if I can get a good close-up of it there. If you're interested in learning more about Zappy Dots, you can check them out at www.zappydots.com. Each one of these Zappy Dots runs about $3.50. Vicki and her team always throw little extras down in the bag, and this month is no different. I've got a little soft mint that I'm going to eat right now. One of the other items that we got for free is a pen that says, "So much fabric, so little time." It's a clicker ballpoint. I've got to take the plastic off the end of it so I can actually write with it. It is a fine point pen, and the ink does feel like it's gel. And it's got a nice grip to it too. It's kind of like that rubbery silicone type of texture. No retail value, just a freebie. Next up is a package of quilt labels that they have retailed for $10.49. There it is. There are 5 labels. It says every quilt needs a label, so they've given us 5 quilt labels for us to place on our quilts this year. Let's tear it open and see what they look like. These are nice labels. The labels are actually woven with yarn that was dyed and woven into the pattern. These are not printed, so they don't feel like the Sweetwater labels. They feel like the labels that you would buy in a package from Joann's or somewhere. It feels like silk or satin on the side, and then the yarn is on the back side. So you're going to have to sew these in. They are not the type that you'll be able to iron in place. The instructions inside of the package say that these are satin woven labels that have some yarn in the back, and not to cut the threads in the back because it'll mess up the label, but this is made of satin, and so when you go to write up your label, you'll want to use the enclosed fabric pen for the best results. This is what one of the labels looks like. This is label number 2. This is probably my favorite. Label number 3. Label number 4. Label number 5. And then, of course, the pen. So I'm just going to put all these back down inside the little package because I want to keep it all together. This package retails for $10.49. We have 2 more items. We're going to save the fabric for last. So let me show you the next item. This falls in line with stationery, so it's going to make my heart very happy. We have got a maker's planner for 2020. I did get an Erin Condren for Christmas this year, so I don't know if I'll use this. Let's take a look at what it looks like inside. I love that we got this, but because it was shipped in a cloth envelope, it got a little damaged. It's certainly still usable, but the coil is a little smushed in, and some of the tabs and edges are a little smushed in. I love this, don't get me wrong. I love this and I'm super happy to get it, but just a bit of feedback, I would probably venture away from sending especially soft cover books in the Creative Notions packages because there's not a sturdy box around it to really protect those items. And so it's really easy for the post office to not necessarily handle those packages with the best of care. Okay, so the next item that we got is actually a planner for 2020, and the stationery geek in me is super excited to have this. This is called a Maker's Planner for 2020, and on the back, it looks like this was manufactured by Sugar and Spice Studio, specifically for Creative Notions. It's even got the Creative Notions logo on the back. I'm a stationery snob, guys, so you know we're going to take a look at this. Okay, first up, I'm loving the elastic band. However, that coil doesn't look like it's going to lend itself to really let this planner get very chunky, so I probably would not use a lot of stickers in this. Let's take a look at what's inside the planner. I do like the vinyl zipper pouch in there though, but like I said, this is not going to be able to get very chunky, so you're going to want to use this for like loose papers, receipts, prescriptions. You're not going to want to use that for pens. The coil is a little difficult to use, and I think it's just because it was damaged in shipping. It's got some wonderful information in here. I love it. It's got some fabric groups. It's got a color wheel in here. That's great. It's got yardage chart. It's got a pre-cut chart. It's got a list of 2020 holidays and the colors that they used for that page. I love it. It's great. It's chock full of information right up at the front. Oh, this is really fun. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 4 pages of swap planners. That's great. And you even have a swap planner calendar. So that's neat too. I love the concept. This is great. And then you have a little insert that looks like it's going to hold some cards or photos. All right, January's layout starts off looking like this. You've got a month at a glance with a traditional quilt block, and you've got a little paper tab on the side. We do have a pocket here to hold some papers. You have a habit tracker. Here is your monthly spread. So in here, you can actually see some ghosting effects. You can tell that other things are printed. So I would be careful with the pens you're going to use here. I'm feeling the pages are not very thick. It feels like good copy paper, not premium paper, but good copy paper. So save your markers and your Sharpies for something else. I would stick to ink, ballpoint, gel sheet, nothing more than that. You have a project layout. So you have 3 of those project layouts, and you close off January with a notes page that's got some grid paper on it. And then you start the same thing over again. But what they have done is important dates and addresses and things that are going on for the industry, they've put right up here for your spread. So you can see QuiltCon is listed there, as is the AQS Quilt Show in Daytona Beach. They've got the dates listed there for you. And then you have another habit tracker, another monthly spread. You do not have weekly layouts. You just have the monthly spread. Instead, you have project sheets and then a notes page. They have the price point of this planner listed at $24.99, which I think is absolutely accurate. It is spot on. I would not spend much more than that on this planner. Pros, I love that you just have the monthly layout, and then you have project sheets, and you have all of the swap pages. That's really nice. Cons, the paper quality isn't that great, so you're going to want to be careful with your markers and some of the other media that you might typically use in a planner. And then that coil is not necessarily the best, but I think, again, that might have just been damaged in shipping. So flipping through those sections takes a little bit of TLC so that you're not ripping the pages. But all in all, this is a great idea. And if you are looking for a planner for 2020, maybe check out creativenotionsquiltshop.com and see if you can pick one of these up for yourself. This is a good economical quilter's planner. Last up is fabric. That is my favorite, and I'm sure it is yours too. We have a fabric bundle that consists of a panel and 5 fat quarters. It retails for $24. The fabric features the Choose to Shine line by Cherry Goudry for Contempo fabrics. Let's take a look and see what all this looks like. Okay, so right away, I'm just going to come out and say it. Some of the fabric bundles that we've been getting in the Creative Notions packages have been more primitive or rustic, and they've not necessarily been my taste. So I am very excited to get a fabric bundle with colors that I love. So super excited about the fabric this month. Oh, this panel, you guys, it's just gorgeous. Look at this. We have got the flower that says Choose to Shine. I can't read it because I'm showing you. But it looks like we just have lots of little blocks that are all the same color family or color palette. All the same size, so these would be really cute, cut up and sashed. Oh, let's turn it around this way so you can see it. This is really, really, really cute. I love this panel. Yes. Good job, Vicki. All right, this panel is the bomb. I stinking love it. Love it. All right, to go with that, we've got five fat quarters from the same line. This is fat quarter number 1. It's very pretty. I love those flowers. I love that blue that's in there. That's super pretty. The next one is a very pretty pink with some darker pink writing on it. And I love fabric that has words on it. So this makes my heart very happy. And I love pink. So that's a win-win. We have another print with words on it, and this one does not look like it is directional. It looks like it can go pretty much any way, but I love all the different typography and all the colors on this. That's great. And I'm not a big orange fan, but they worked orange in there, and that makes me happy too, because it works well together. Look at that. I would not have normally picked orange, but it works. Then we've got a couple of blenders. Here's one. In the last blender, which is a nice gray, and it should calm that palette down pretty nicely, it looks like this. All right, to just recap, we've got the planner, which retails for $24.99. We have the Zappy Dot, which retails for $3.50. We have our fabric bundle, which retails for $24 even. And we have our quilt labels that retail for $10.49, which brings the entire retail value for this month's package to $62.98. Being that this box cost me $39.95, which includes my shipping, and I like everything down inside, I feel like I got $20 of extras. So I would recommend this box for somebody that's looking to get into a subscription box. It is a little bit more costly than a box like a Sew Sampler, but only by about $10. It's a good price point, and each month these boxes are always themed and they're cohesive. Vicki and her team do take a lot of energy and effort and pride in putting together packages that are fun to receive and are going to work well together. If this is a box that you would like to get in on, you can check out creativenotionquiltshop.com and sign up for the box over there. Hey, and when you do, let them know that I sent you, and that'll help me earn points towards a free box of my own. That's all I've got for today, guys. Thank you for opening this box with me. Give me a thumbs up if you liked any of the items in this box. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite item was. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. 2020 is going to have a lot of sewing videos, and you don't want to miss out on that action. I'll see you guys in my next video.